Hello everybody, I'm just going to showcase this kind of redstone house that I've been working on for the past, I don't know, well, I finished working on it actually a while ago. It isn't technically my own design. I kind of took it from somebody else, but I have improved it by at least 2 times, so I'm basically just gonna, walk around and show you the cool stuff. So before, there's this little door right here. It's like a 3x3 door. Um, Before it was activated using a lever, there was lever on the inside, lever on the outside. It was, I can't remember if it was very fast or not, but I made it to a button system instead because I just think that buttons are cool. So I use buttons. This is my living room, or my dining room, I'm sorry. And with the flip of this switch, you can retract or, put the table back there. It's kind of nice. Gonna just leave it down. I'll go ahead and show you the elevator just here in a sec. So, this is the dining room. Sometimes when people eat, they like to have food, right? So, you push the button, and the crafting table goes away. Got yourself a music disc thing. Now, this thing right here, the whole disc player thing, that was there before, but I added the chest because it was cool and made sense to me. Every room has a light switch. A switch will have a kind of like a white ring around it because it's got an item frame. So a lever with an item frame will be a light switch. And that's how I've kind of categorized the different levers. This is a little secret hatch, which kind of meshes with the rest of the windows a little bit, except for the fact that it's a block of glass instead of a pane of glass. Let's see, I'm going to show you my elevator. Now, I didn't build this elevator, but what I built at the top, where the elevator is, I built. That's what I did. So, it's as simple as standing in the middle and pushing it up. The guy who made this elevator is quite genius, and if I could remember his username, or, this, I can't remember, so, anyways, this is my library. I keep lots of cool stuff in here, like books and bowls, and I don't know, I keep these frames here. Crafting table. It has a light switch, of course. Now this is the cool part. This is I wanted something cool, because you know how libraries stereotypically they have something secret. Well, if you move this arrow and make it point downwards, a door will open. But if you put it past that point, the door will close. So there's only one point on this frame where the door will open, and basically what's going on back there is there's a comparator, and it's like every time you rotate something it puts out a certain amount of redstone signal. I could get complicated, but I won't. This is so each one of these little rooms, this is like 4 rooms, and they each have their own like button thing. Now, I had a previous button system where it took basically like 5 seconds for it to even register a redstone signal to the lights to turn them on or off. But I made a simpler system, and it got better. So let me go ahead and fix this. Make sure nobody goes in there. Also, let me point out that there is an emergency button. So if your buddy like locks you in here, you can press the button and walk out. So I added that safety feature just because I have a bunch of people who would totally do that to me. So now I am very patriotic, so that's why you see the American flag. There's a little egg right there. I put that there. So I have redone a lot of the lighting in this house too, because some lighting was just like there's too many light switches. So I made it so that there was less light switches, so that would be more efficient and less pointless. So this is pretty cool. Actually going to game mode S. This is a secret thing right here. It's a block that's unordinary. You put a button on it, push the button, and a secret chest is revealed with lots of diamonds. You push the button again, it closes it up. You can break your button and get it back. This is a fish tank. I did not make this. This was made by the original creator. Basically, you push a button and it makes a fish go down, and it kind of goes around in circles forever and ever, and you can never stop it. It's kind of cool, actually. This is my doggy door for my little puppy, if I had a dog. Right here is another kind of, just a storage chest if I need it. Light switch, of course. Very important. This is another kind of secret door that if I needed to escape, I could just flip it and boom, I'm out. So this is where it gets pretty complicated. Now, the original creator of this system, so check this out. It's a secret wall, and then you flip it, and your workstation comes out. And also I added this like retractable table, or at least made it better. I can't remember. The original system was buggy and actually was broken, so I had to kind of mess with it a little bit to the point where it worked. Because this stuff was like supposed to hide behind or whatever, and it was supposed to push the glowstone back, but I couldn't figure out how to make it work, so I redid it. I'm gonna close that up just because it makes everything look aesthetically nice. This is a semi-automatic furnace. I didn't make this. This was made by the original creator. Put coal in there. You put your ore in there. You flip this lever. Everything gets cooked up. Is there stuff actually getting... Wait. Oh, wait, no. That's just the thing always spitting out. So, and it will automatically put coal in the furnaces. And, well, furnace. I can't remember how many furnaces are down there. But it'll cook up your ore over time. Now this... This is definitely my own workings. In fact, me and my brother Gabe made this because it's so genius. This is an automatic brewer. Basically, you take this chest, you fill it up with water bottles, and you have to put the water bottles in there yourself. But once you have done that, you can choose which potion you want based on the object that is there. So if you want, like, let's see, potion of speed, I push the button, and in here, there's another wart, and back in the hopper over there, if I can get it, there's sugar and redstone, and that's what you need to make a 8-minute speed potion. So this is pretty cool, and in fact, we put a door in here so that we could come in here and look at it. So this is the comparator system. If you rotate an item in an item frame, depending on what rotation it's at, it will output a certain amount of redstone signal. So if I flipped it 4 times, it would have a current of 4. So up here we have, I mean, this is how you stock it. You kind of just throw it in there, so here's gas tiers. And yes, it is cheated because it's a creative world, but, you know, you get the picture. This is the living room. I did not make this room. This was actually done by the original creator. It's got like a little bar thing. You flip the lever, a bunch of lights come out, and a bar comes out. I did edit this because I wanted to make it patriotic. So I've done lots of editing and lots of creating as well. This is like, okay, so that's how you track. Oh, that's cool. So this lever switches between the TV and the chairs and the window with flowers. And I put the flowers there because I was like, I should put flowers in this window because that would make it great. So that is the living room. Now, moving on. I've also redone a lot of the block structure, because like before it didn't have any doors, it was just kind of like an opening. So I've added arches, and I've fixed the roof, the certain gray blocks that go down all the way down the hallway. I fixed this is the bathroom. I'll show you now. I fixed the lighting in the bathroom so that it would completely work, because before it was kind of glitched out and the lighting was kind of messed up. So yeah, you should have seen this house before I started working on it. It had many issues that I have dealt with. This is a little fountain for washing your hands. It's kind of nice. There's some flowers. This is my homemade toilet. I put this here myself because the guy, he put a fountain in there but didn't put a toilet in his bathroom. I was like, isn't that the point of the bathroom, to have a toilet? So I put a toilet, and it looks real. Also, there's a window so people can watch you or not. I mean, that's up to them. Anyways, this is a little table, I guess. This is lighting for these 2 little panel things. It's timed because I wanted to have like an effect when it turned it on. You know, a bunch of lights will come on. This is the garage. Before it didn't have really anything up here, so I kind of just added like aesthetically a bunch of random crap. There's a chest full of light bulbs and random redstone stuff. And also I made this motorcycle and put like a minecart on there because I was like, it's a garage, you gotta put like a car or something in there. So kind of just like design my own motorcycle. It's interesting, to say the least. I'm going to show the bedroom last because it is basically the coolest thing throughout this entire house, but here's a lever. Let's see. Over here we have the... Oh, I don't know what... Oh, this turns the lights on all the way down here, I see. So if I flip that, they all come on. This is the formal dining room. It's way bigger and for like parties and stuff. It's got a huge table and a bunch of chairs and all retracts out. There's also lighting in patriotic colors, of course. So I thought, this house doesn't really have a kitchen. It's just got this big, room with a table. So I kind of walled off this corner and put a kitchen in here because it's cool and adds depth to the house. So this, it's a refrigerator. It's interesting because this is actually item frames with maps in them. I went and got a empty map and went out into the middle of nowhere, made it green. If you wanted to, you could make your own texture with the map, but I just wanted green because I'm really cheap and also don't want to waste my time. So I have a green refrigerator. The only way to get into it really is to kind of come through the corner and you have to kind of look at the corner in order to open these. Also, you can kind of look at the edges too. And if you push any one of these corresponding buttons, it'll give you that's an issue. Just ignore that happened. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. I think I just got random stuff in here. This is my garbage can. You can open it up, toss stuff in there. It goes in this chest right there. Okay, we're getting closer to the cool stuff. Oh, that's right. This is both a little table thing and also some storage for your stuff. Because you can jump in here, flip the lever, and be like, hey. So you can still get out. Little light switch for that. This is my study, or my just relaxation room. I went outside and planted 2 giant trees. It took a while because sometimes they're just tiny trees and they're not the right size. But basically, I'm set night. You can watch the moonrise or time set day. You can watch the sun rise. Well, you would be able to watch the sunrise. You would watch it sunrise. So this is basically a sunrise room. Because I was like, it might be cool. It's just I just think Minecraft has some beauty that I could add to it, so that's what I try to do my best. Now, before this would have just ended here, but the entire upstairs, he had like an attic, right? But it was completely empty. There was nothing in it. So what I did was I went up here and I added stuff. And in fact, /scheme mode to see. This is a nice bedroom, by the way. I have done lighting throughout this entire hallway. So if you flip this lever, the entire hallway goes dark. And then in here, each room has a light bulb. So I like this hallway though because the redstone I managed to get it to fit. So each room was basically the same as this one. So they're like guest rooms or whatever. Ah, dang it. Oh, I don't think I broke anything. Yeah, we're fine. So, this is the attic. Now imagine this attic with nothing on it. Just like completely flat. Here's a room. Oh yeah, these are the rooms. So this attic was basically completely empty. And I went in here and added these rooms and also the secret 4 room that comes from the library. And there's a bunch of redstone in here that if you know what's going on here, you may pause the video and take a look, but otherwise I'm just not going to go through that. Now I think I get to move on to they're clear. I get to move on to the bedroom. And the bedroom really is my favorite because now it's not necessarily the bedroom itself, but what comes with the bedroom? Let me put it that way. So before this guy had this kind of like, let me walk in here so I can show you. So this is the bedroom. I got my light in shining. It's a horse. It's adorable. I keep it in here. He had this nice kind of room. He had like a desk here, but I didn't really have any functionality, so I put like a little block here. And it retracts, but when you open it back up, it clears the weather. And that's really helpful because it's constantly raining here. So this is the bed. It's really big. Also, you get your own personal TV kind of thing. I added this actually. This is a fish tank. Now basically, you come up here, you push the button, and the little fish, he starts, twirling around in circles like a real fish. And he's also pointed at the ground, so it's like he's eating food or whatever. Maybe I took that too far, but this is probably my favorite fish tank ever. Now this is where it gets really cool. So you see this redstone block, right? But you can't really do anything with it unless you put a lever here. Now it puts out the fire, and then not only that, but it opens this secret passageway. Now before he just kind of had this like little hidey hole where you could hide right here, but I took it further. I made it so that you can come back here, close the door, right? So now it's closed. And also I added a secret basement room of hideaway and goodies. Now, when you walk in here, it would be dark, but I keep it lit because mobs spawn in here. I light it up. This is the ultimate entertainment room that you have ever seen. It's quite amazing. I'll show you. I'll get to that. So first off, we have a pool table and chairs. All right, that's the first thing. You got a pool table. You can play. In fact, if you push this button, you get a pool stick and chalk. Right, so you can play freaking pool. This is the best. So yeah. So also, not only that, but you have Le Magic TV. Did you see that? Yeah, that's my own workings here. That took some perfect redstone timing to make it do that. But basically, it retracts TV, and there you go. Here's a trash can. If you want to throw your stuff away, you open this, and you can get in here. I think you can. No, you can't. So, also, I added a water feature, so if you push this little button, water comes down, and it looks really nice. Also, if you're thirsty and would like a drink, you come back here and push this button, and you are received... Why is there water bottles in here? Oh, you know what? Oh my goodness. So what's happened here is, since I updated Minecraft, I had a bunch of speed potions in here, right? Well, I updated Minecraft, all the speed potions turned into water bottles. So that's interesting. I wonder if that happened to anybody and made them really frustrated. Well, anyways, also back here, so this is where you would stock the dispenser with that would have potions in it, but it doesn't right now for some stupid reason. So you keep them back here, and also I got a little chest with food in case you were starving. Also I have music discs, so I could put a music disc in here, kind of just walk out and let it go and forget about it, and I could play pool or whatever and listen to my music. So that's pretty cool. Now, there's one last secret to this house, and this is possibly my favorite thing ever. Now, when I walked in, there was a little bit of a glow here, and I couldn't fix that. But basically, if you take a lever and put it right there, flip it down, the secret wall retracts and flawlessly carries on into my most secret room that nobody should know about. But now I put it on the video, and everyone's known. Yes, I found the secret room. I made this secret room. So this is Liberty, guns equals defense, freedom, and America. So if you feel super patriotic, you know, that's how it is. This is my war. Oh my goodness. So also, I had this like sweet enchanted armor on all of these armor stands, and it has disappeared. Oh, that's so sad. Well, basically, I have a katana. But I also have the Master Sword and a Fire Staff. And the Fire Staff is basically... Fire Spec 2. It's like a stick. You whack people and it sets them on fire. It's freaking awesome. And this longbow... Let me see the enchants on this. It's probably the best bow you've ever seen. So, yeah. We got an anvil here for whatever purpose. I got god apples. That's pretty much it. I hope you've all enjoyed watching me kind of go through what this redstone house has. If you have any suggestions as to what I could add to it, I would very much appreciate it, and I would totally do that because, I mean, I honestly love making this redstone house even better. If anybody can conglomeratively agree and find the original creator of this redstone house, I would appreciate that because I would like to give him credit to the most of the redstone house, because this is just basically an edit and redo of his original design, and I don't want to be stealing his stuff. So yeah, thank you very much. I will see you guys later. Goodbye.